So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde Genshin Impact. Es geht weiter mit Dehyas Legendenauftrag. Wir sind jetzt hier in der Wüste und auf dem Weg zu den Dakan Al-Akmar.
Seems like we're in luck. That should be their camp right up ahead. Let's go. We'll finally get to the bottom of this ourselves. I'm here to see Kusela. Tell him to get out here.
Oh, nice.
Dehya, why are you here?
Fate is upon you. Stay put!
Let's get. Haven't you all done enough?
Oh, so are you also here to stop us?
Stay out of this. It's got nothing to do with you.
Ja, ich denke, hier hält sich doch nicht raus oder zurück.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars. Stay put!
Na komm. Sonst noch jemand?
Oh, she's so strong.
Enough fighting. We all know each other, and I don't want to take things too far. Just bring Kusela to me. There's no use hiding him anymore. Did you understand a single word I just said? Or do I need to bash your skull in some more?
All right, everyone, let's all just calm down for a second. Dehya, the boss can't come out and see you anymore. He died a long time ago.
What?
Seems like you've been out of the loop for a while. Guess that's for the best, though. At least, that's what the old man wanted.
When did he die? What happened to him?
A few years ago, Kusela broke up Dakan Al-Akmar and went to the Deshret's Relics headquarters by himself.
So is that when you guys started acting up?
We would prefer to call it taking revenge. Every last person in Deshret's Relics must pay in blood for what they did.
Und die haben in... Ach nein, sie haben in Kuselas Namen einfach diesen Brief geschrieben. Oh, die haben einfach im Tod noch seinen Namen einfach verhunzt, ey. Was für Pfeifen.
Let me start from the beginning. Dehya, do you know how the head of the relics maintained order internally?
Overwhelming strength and unquestionable authority?
Those were a part of it, yes. But just those on their own weren't enough. They had another tool at their disposal. They called it a person's record. Regardless of whether they joined by their own will or were coerced, every person in Deshret's relics were forced to leave a record of themselves at headquarters. Whether it be their deepest sin, some unforgivable act, or their most immoral exploit, the record served both as a symbol of loyalty and the perfect material for blackmail.
Heißt das etwa, Kusela pflegte zu sagen, es gibt kein Entkommen?
That's precisely it. Every one of us have a record. Me, Bashar, Tikriti, and all the boys who grew up with Dehya and ended up joining our ranks. But you, Dehya, you were never asked to provide a record, were you?
I never even knew this was a requirement.
You were probably the only person in all of Deshret's relics who didn't know about it.
Ever since you were born, Boss had been trying to shield you from this organization's sinister rules. Not only that, but he also banned all of us from committing any nefarious acts. He said he'd take care of the dues we had to pay regularly to headquarters. But in the end, he was just an ordinary person. What could he do? He was forced to go to headquarters again and again to account for missed dues and incomplete records. He'd come up with all kinds of excuses and get beaten up as a result.
We all knew he was doing that for you. He wanted to get you out of this world, no matter what it took.
And that's why he became a shell of himself and couldn't walk without a cane.
Wait, but that doesn't make any sense. I didn't know about any of this, and I'd never seen him get injured or beaten.
Because you were too young at the time. How would you ever tell between wounds from a beating and wounds from battle? When you left home after that final argument with him, he seemed to age by a decade overnight. Even his hair went gray.
So, even the blazing beasts were...
Yep. It was all his doing. Had he not arranged them to come to you, you probably would have been reduced to a pulp before you ever left the desert.
A few years ago, Boss said he needed to make another trip to headquarters. He was already pretty weak then, and we all assumed he was going to get beaten again. I suggested that he hand the role of leadership over to me, but he said there was no longer any need, since the Khan al-Ahmar would soon be no more. His words made no sense to me, but that night, we heard that a massive fire tore through headquarters and razed everyone's records to ash.
Everyone gained their freedom that night. Many members fled, not just from our ranks, but from the other brigades as well. But how could we leave with a clear conscience? All of us who knew exactly what had happened.
The boss can't have just died for nothing. Those heartless jerks at headquarters took him from us.
From that point on, the sole purpose of the Khan al-Ahmar became revenge. The big fire that Boss started was quite a blow to headquarters' strength. It's given us the opportunity to launch our attack. Even though we're outnumbered, we vowed to see our revenge through to the very end.
Aber zu den Opfern gehören nicht nur Deshrets Vermächtnis.
There were people from headquarters who changed their names and went into hiding. Some fled to other brigades, and others escaped to the rainforest. But we won't let any of them escape our wrath. They'll all pay for what they've done.
We've suffered plenty of losses as well. To keep going, we need an enormous amount of supplies, from food and medicine to weaponry and explosives. All we can do is exchange our loot from Mora, and then use that to get supplies. We forged Boss's handwriting and sent out many letters to his former friends. Thankfully, many people were willing to come to our aid. We were also able to attract many mercenaries who shared our goal. We've endured unspeakable pain to win many impossible battles. Deshret's relics have become weaker and weaker, and now we finally have an opportunity to directly strike their headquarters.
Paimon doesn't know what to say anymore.
We do know right from wrong, but we were sinners from the very beginning. We do not deserve the freedom that the boss won for us with his life. Boss always loved his old-fashioned hero stories. Those tales about sacrificing yourself to save the world. We used to always laugh at him for it. But in the end, he really went and lived those stories out himself. As for me, I never considered myself a hero. We're all the lowest of the low. We have no right to even imagine such an existence. But maybe those hero stories he liked foreshadowed everything that was to come. The spirit of the hero touched all those he had saved, and more people joined his cause. Maybe we were all just acting along with the play in the beginning. But as we acted the parts and recited the lines, we were drawn in. And now, we want to see the story through to the end. I'm sorry, Dehya. I know you always found us insufferable ever since you were young. Just think of this as a madman ranting.
I'll go with you.
Arme Dehya.
Huh? Dehya? You wanna go with them?
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not bad people. It's just that some situations get so bad that it's difficult to tell good from evil. All I know is that Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore, I want to go see the place for myself. I want to know if my father is still there. I know you don't want to get involved in this, so there's no need for you to tag along. I can do this on my own.
Das geht nicht. Ich habe Dunyazad etwas versprochen. Ich bin auf deiner Seite.
Yeah. Paimon feels like we'd only regret it if we don't see this through to the end.
Thank you. We'll be a lot stronger together with you.
I bet Boss would lose his mind if he ever knew you'd join us at the very last moment like this.
Considering all the losses and injuries we sustained, we can't afford to turn down someone as powerful as you.
He can think whatever he wants. But the fact is, I owe him this much.
Dann los geht's.
Didn't run into much trouble on the way here.
Should be. I don't think they have enough manpower left to post guards and defend their perimeters.
Dann Abfahrt, würde ich sagen. Na gut, Pyro nehmen wir jetzt nicht mit. Wir kriegen ja mit Sicherheit eine C3D, worauf ich mich auch sehr freue. Oh, das macht mich echt fertig, ne? So die Geschichte mit ihrem Vater und allem.
Wow. Paimon didn't expect it to look like this on the inside.
They should all be holed up in here. Don't know how many people they've got left, though.
Who cares? We'll round up all of them.
Still, we should be careful. Even if they've only got one shot left, it could still take us out.
Ich habe sowas schon oft erlebt.
Yeah, we'll know what they're really capable of once we've landed some hits on them. Deshret's relics may have been a force to be reckoned with before, but their name means nothing now.
Yeah, they don't stand a chance with you here. I'll take the lead. I've been here once before.
Gut. Ach, wie cool. Jetzt kämpfen wir mit den Söldnern. Ach, wie nice. Das ist hier richtig
You
cool.
are not welcome.
There is no escape. Don't be scared.
Buckle up! You asked for it! Illusion shattered! Look alive!
Ready, go!
Here you are.
Inazuma shines eternal!
Aber trotzdem noch irgendwie übrig, ne? Komm mal immer her.
Stay put. Shadows of fate, decided by destiny.
Okay, das war's ja.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Wait, they went charging ahead without checking for any traps.
Dachte ich mir.
Hey, you guys okay?
It seems like we just got trapped in here. Don't think we triggered anything else.
Watch out, the enemy's coming from ahead.
Well, now that things have come to this, seems we'll have to fight our way through.
Don't worry about us. We knew something like this could happen. Go and take a look around. There could still be another way through. Let's go! We can't let the boss down!
Let's check if there's another way. The sooner we can make it through to help them, the better.
Let's see. I think I see a way through over there, but it's being blocked by something. Let's try our luck with that mechanism.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, let's go!
Yep.
Wir helfen denen. So. Genau, und dann Farbe ändern. Sehr schön.
Buckle up! Shine down!
Don't be scared.
So, die Truhe nehme ich auch gerne mit.
Another mechanism like the one before, but this one's being blocked off in the middle.
We just need to adjust it a little.
So. Ah ja, genau. Und dann senken. War das alles? Ja. Ist hier noch eine Kiste vielleicht? Irgendwo? Und da kam er ja, ne? Ja. Ja, dann weiter geht's. Tut mir eigentlich echt leid, ne? So für die ganzen Söldner, die da gerade um ihr Leben kämpfen. Ich denke mir immer so, ja. Ich möchte gerne alle Kisten haben, trotzdem.
There is no escape! Look alive! Ha! Gloves off! Buckle up! Hi!
You, Blade!
Illusion shattered, written in the stars!
So. Oh Gott, hier ist richtig viel Hilfe. Okay, sehr gut. Gut, dann jetzt noch die Farben ändern. Und hier wieder die Farbe ändern. Jo. Was ist das denn für ein cooles Gebiet?
I wasn't expecting anyone to make it through from the other side. But as a desert dweller, I suppose we should be used to our folks defying all expectations.
Don't waste your breath. You have nowhere to run.
Run? Had I wanted to run, I would have fled 1,000 times already. I witnessed the golden age of Deshret's relics. Even if I could leave this place behind, all that awaits me now are endless days of humiliation and ruin. Even now, my brothers and I still believe in one thing. The greatest should never live to remember their fall.
So you want to go out in a blaze of glory.
Let us draw our weapons! We will show them the true power King Deshret bestowed upon his followers. They are but two, while we hold within ourselves the entirety of the relic's glory. Wave
Werden wir ja
one,
sehen, wie gut du
charge!
bist, ne?
Eliminate them!
There is no escape!
Aber Hauptsache erstmal so deine Mine.
Decided by destiny! You asked for it!
Don't think that you've won. We're just getting started.
Torn to oblivion!
King Deshret will not abandon any one of his followers.
Look alive!
Gotcha. Here you are.
Brothers! With me, this is where we prove our faith.
Do you all just want to die?
None of us plan to leave this place alive!
Komm doch, das ist ja kein Problem. Ich hab
But we'll need
kann das alles machen.
The commander has finally fallen.
But they're still coming at us! This place is like a gladiator's ring. They just keep coming no matter how many we beat!
Yes! Keep fighting! There's no need to fear, and no need to back down! This is our last stand!
When the next wave comes, try to draw away their attacks. I'm going to see if I can take out that high platform.
Gut, mach mal so.
Get out of my way!
Come and face me, Michel! So they've broken through the front as well.
Apologies, Lord Michel. They fight like absolute madmen. No matter how much we throw at them, they just keep coming for more.
Okay.
So, it would seem like this is the end.
Time to pay for everything you've done, Michel.
You think I would give you that opportunity? I will be buried in the sand alongside all the rest of our fading glory.
Hey, wait!
The fuck?
We were too late.
It's over. There's no more need to fight. But if you're still going to cling on to your so-called mercenary's pride, then I'll give you all a good beating as well.
Ja, dachte ich mir schon.
Hey, Dehya! I found the mechanism. I'll get you all back up here right away.
Let's go.
Als ob er sich da oben einfach umgebracht hat. Oder ist er einfach gestorben? Verstehe ich jetzt nicht ganz. Ich gehe mit. Weil... Ja, boah, was ist das denn? Hallo? Ah. Natürlich muss man genau in der Mitte stehen.
Who are you filthy rats? And why are you always pestering us?
You call yourself a member of the infamous Deshret's relics, and you still can't even tell who's made it all the way to your headquarters?
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats may have? We try to catch a couple, and you all just show up on the other side instead. How are we supposed to figure out what you're after? Hey, have you ever heard of a man by the name of Kusela? Why would I know? It's not like I'm in charge or anything.
This is your last...
Hey, I said I don't know anything. I'm just an average member here. I'm telling the truth. If you're here to find someone, why don't you look through the records yourselves? Who can remember every name and face with so many people coming in and out every day?
The irony. His life became a light for so many, yet to others, it wasn't even worth remembering. Where's the records room? Answer me!
It's right over there. All the files are in there. You can go through them as much as you want. It's not like any of them still matter anyway.
I mean the old records room.
The old records room? You mean, the one that got burned down? Kusela. Ah, yeah, I remember him now. The guy who could hardly walk. Watch your mouth. That's our boss you're talking about. He was definitely faking it. We all let our guard down as soon as we saw him come hobbling in. But in the short time it supposedly took him to take a dump, he'd already gotten away and started a fire in the records room. He couldn't have possibly outrun us if he wasn't a fraud. And after that, Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
Stop wasting our time. Every one of us here is perfectly aware of what he had done. Tell me, where is the old records room?
It's just over there. Go see it for yourself if it means that much to you. There's nothing left in there but ashes. No human could ever survive that kind of inferno. Bashar, Tikriti, let's go. We'll leave the others here to guard these guys. Spare them no mercy if they try anything.
So, dann suchen wir mal. In den verbrannten Archiven. Tu deinen Fuß darunter allein. Oh mein Gott. Warte. Wie er ihn treten wollte. Ich muss mal kurz gucken. Ah ne, da war. Komm mal hin. Okay. Mein Orientierungssinn ist wieder perfekt.
So, this was his final destination. How did he do it? Getting past all the guards with a limp and sneaking in here to start a fire? If he was nimble enough to do that, then he must have been able to get out of here after starting the fire, right?
Dehya.
I'm sorry. I know it's just wishful thinking. Let's look around. Maybe we can find something that's been left behind.
Okay. Alle durchstöbern den Raum.
Is this a cane? It must be the one that Dehya's father used.
Kusela.
Thanks for everything, boss.
We're fortunate to somehow find that cane after that fire.
Let's split up and look around some more. What if something else has been left behind?
But what else could survive a fire like that?
Huh? Thought so.
Wait! Isn't that the toy sword you played with as a child?
The dragon is no more, for Princess Dehya has slain it. Its head now hangs above the city gates. Her bravery has brought eternal peace and prosperity to us all. Dehya, come on. This is the most important line.
You can do it.
But Dehya, you defeated the dragon. Everyone's waiting for your speech. Still too shy, huh? All right, I'll do it.
Oh Gott, wie...
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more.
I hereby proclaim our victory. Evil shall plague us no more, Dad.
Oh mein Gott. Oh, nachdem es verständigt wurde, nimmt sich das Regiment der 30 offiziell der Sache an. Okay, ja. Ihr könnt auf Pause machen, ich nicht. Und jetzt? Hallo? Hallo? Okay, jetzt funkt mir das Event tatsächlich in die Aufnahme dazwischen. Ah, Mann, das ärgert mich ein bisschen. Aber dann würde ich sagen, dann war es das erstmal für heute. Wir sprechen dann später mit dir und machen das zu Ende. In dem Sinne, bye bye.
The scribe's work is
Zusehen
simple,
und tut mir leid
which is
nochmal für die
exactly why I took the
Unterbrechung.
position.